All right, let's get started.
Huh?
Today, we found some kind of hatch here, so let's go down there to find out what's there. I think it will be really interesting. Wow, there are some potions here, and it seems like this is a shrinking potion. It's incredible. Let's go to the store as quickly as possible to buy special mini blocks to build a small base in that man. I think it will be really cool because no one will know about it. And then we can have a party there with our best friends. What a cool adventure we're starting today.
This is just incredible. I completely agree with you. Now we will go to our good friend, the seller. He always has absolutely everything that you and I need. And right now, whoa! He has such small blocks. You will pay him, and he will give them to us. What do we have? Absolutely everything we need. Now, all we have to do is drink the potion to become small, and this is cool.
Everything is great. And now, you and I have already become small, and we have everything we need to start building our base. Let's run there as quickly as possible and start doing all this. How cool is it that you and I are so small? And these blocks are also very small. And we will make the smallest base in the world. This is very cool. Incredible. We will need to try very hard with you to start. We will need to build a frame with you, and we will also spend a lot of time that you build a floor. This will be a very cool building in which there will be everything we need, and I am sure that you and I will be able to try very hard. How cool is it that you and I are such a cool team, and that you and I are best friends? I'm sure that you and I will definitely succeed, and we will be able to live in it. Very cool. How good is it that you and I found these potions, and now you and I have adventures for the whole day. I'm so glad that you and I can have such a fun time with you and I. So far, everything is going just fine. We are building everything little by little. We have our mini base, which will be in this pit, and it is really cool. We still have a lot of greenery, so we have enough of them for a long time, and I'm sure that you and I will have time to build this wonderful house that you and I will also live in. It will be our second secret base. I think that when you and I set it up, I think we should throw a party and invite a couple of our friends, the residents. We can do them too, and we will show what a cool house we built. I'm sure that they won't be just delighted and won't want the same for themselves, but they won't succeed, because I talked to the seller so that he would sell only us such small blocks, and only we have a shrinking potion. So you and I are really cool, and no one else will have such a cool house as he and I. And I'm really happy about it. If we tried very hard, they weren't in vain. I'm already a little tired because you and I have been building this house for a very long time, but the main thing for us is not to give up. I think that if you and I don't get involved and finish building the house to the end, then it will. By all our efforts, and it will be very cool. I can already see how cool it is, although it still has. With you, we didn't finish building it. How great it is that we work together as one whole team. We help each other and give advice. I think it's just wonderful. And I'm sure that you and I will cope with any problems. We are one team, and we do everything simply incredibly. Cool? How much fun I have spending time with you. It's just wonderful. Honestly, against the background of our base, this chest seems so huge that it is larger than our entire base that you and I have been building for so long. This is, of course, very surprising, but in any case, it does not matter, because then we will be able to offer a lot of things in this chest, our small things that will be in our small base. How cool that you and I have already built such a whole structure. Well, it seems that we are starting to run out of resources, and this is already very bad, but nothing. If they really run out, then you and I will just very quickly go again to our seller and buy more of these resources, and then we will be able to continue further. We will meet for now. For now, she is with you. All this is wonderful in a very beautiful and cool house. I am so glad that you and I are working as one whole team. We really have run out of all the materials with you from which we could continue to build our base. Therefore, we need to go again to our good friend, the seller, to buy an additional amount. And then I think that everything will be just wonderful. How good it is that you and I are such a cool team. Let's hurry up with you. Then, let's come to buy everything we need. But it seems that this store is closed for repairs or something else. Bad happened to it, but we can't wait so long. Let's quietly sneak into this store, remove the window, and go inside and take all the materials we need. And then we will give him the money. But no, it seems the alarm went off. We need to take everything we need as quickly as possible and run away from here, although we really can do it with you. It seems we succeeded. Now we can continue to build our wonderful and beautiful base. This is really very good because now we have so many materials that you and I will definitely be able to finish building our vase. And I am honestly very happy about this. It is so good that you and I did everything so quickly. Of course, it is bad that we broke the window and the alarm went off, but in any case, we will return his money because he is our very good friend, the only one. Of course, it is bad that the police will come there now, and most likely, they will look for you and me. Well, I think that you and I will be able to come up with some interesting plan so that everything is okay for you. After all, you and I always try with any difficulties. But in each case, you and I will continue to build our base because it should turn out wonderful, very beautiful, and cool. I think that it will be so. After all, you and I are incredible good teams, and we will definitely be able to do everything just perfectly, just like we usually do. Honestly, I am very happy about this. After all, you and I always do cool things, and this time we will also be able to make our base turn out to be incredibly beautiful, big, and really cool. I already want to invite my friends as soon as possible so that we can have a fun time and hang out. It will be a lot of fun. The main thing is that you and I don't stop now because you and I have already done an incredible amount and we still have a little bit left to build, and then our house base will be completely ready. Honestly, you and I have already spent a lot of effort and time today, as well as materials, to make our base simply perfect, and it seems that you and I are doing very well at it. The main thing is that you and I honestly can't give up. I think in a couple more hours, you and I will completely finish
2 hours later
building our base, and then we will be able to invite all the spectators of our village to our cool party where we will have fun and dance. I already want us to do this as quickly as possible. We need to shrink as quickly as possible because soon guests will come to us and we must be ready for this.
Listen, let's go down to our base now, and soon a couple of our friends will come to us. They will also be able to shrink because I gave them a potion. And now we will have fun. What a cool building we have. There is so much cool stuff here. And it is so small that no one knows about it. They discovered us and our friends. Look what a cool base they built for you. We are having fun and everything is really cool.
Oh no! Our friends started to envy us, and now they want to defeat us to take away our cool base that you and I have been building for so long. But I think that you and I shouldn't let this happen, because you and I have been trying so hard to build this cool and beautiful base for so long, so we must, so that this doesn't happen to us, defeat these terrible friends who turned out to be my friends. It seems that you and I are able to fight back, and they will never take our base away from us because we will fight to the last. It's very sad that our friends turned out to be traitors, and to be honest, you and I also received a lot of injuries. So I think the best day would be for us to go to the hospital, and then we can return to our base again and have fun. You and I have almost reached our good doctor who always helps us. I am sure that you and I are very quickly attracted to what. Let's go to his office as soon as possible. Hello, doctor. We were wounded and would like you to cure us as soon as possible so that everything is okay with us. What will you do? It seems he gave us a lot of cool medicines and I feel much better already. And I think that now you and I can calmly return to our base to have fun there and maybe build something else. Oh no, look, there is the sheriff and he saw us. It seems he knows that these are my robbers, and now he is running after us. We need to run away to our base as quickly as possible so that he does not find us there, because he does not know that we have such a small base there. Huh? I hope we will make it in time, but he is running after us very quickly. How cool and dangerous he is. But we must cope with all the difficulties. It's so good that you and I managed to escape from this terrible boss. Now you and I can sit quietly in our cool base and rest. And I think we should lie down and sleep because I'm tired of this chase. I hope the sheriff will forget about us and everything will be fine.
2 hours later.
How well we had a rest and spent a very long time at our base. I think that all the police have long forgotten that we committed a crime. But no, where a lot of police gathered and they were waiting for us all the time to arrest us. We already run away as quickly as possible so that they do not have time to put us in prison. Let's run to our real former house so that we can hide there. I hope they will definitely not find us there. We need to run as quickly as possible because there are a lot of these policemen. And they can very easily catch up. You and I have finally run home. We are now with you as quickly as possible. The bed, all the windows and doors with boards so that the police cannot get inside. And then we will come up with a plan how to protect ourselves from the fall of these policemen so that you and I do not get into prison. I think you and I will cope with all these difficulties and everything will be just great. I hope we can deceive everyone and win. After all, you and I are a really cool team and always do everything just great. How good that you and I can cope with all these difficulties. I am sure that you and I will cope with absolutely all difficulties if we do not give up. We will be able to barricade our entire area now, and then the police will not be able to get inside us. The main thing is to do everything very quickly. After all, they are probably already coming up with a plan on how they will surround us from all sides and then put us in prison. But you and I must not allow this. After all, you and I are a really cool team, and we always cope with all difficulties. And this time there will be no exceptions, and we will also be able to win very easily. And I hope that you and I really succeed. I just had an incredibly cool idea. Now, I'll call my good friends, bodyguards. You and I will pay them to protect us. If suddenly the police can break into our house, they will fight us on our side. There are a lot of them, and they are very cool professionals, and therefore, thanks to them, we have every chance of fighting off this attack. And then, you and I will be able to continue living in peace, and we have enough money, so we will just pay them, and everything will be fine. How cool is it that you and I are such a well-coordinated team, and that you and I never give up under any circumstances? This is really cool, and I'm very glad that everything is ready. The house is closed. We have our bodyguards. Now we need to open the door and accept this difficult and dangerous fight. Oh no, there are a lot of police here, and now we will have to fight very hard. But how good it is that we have cool bodyguards on our side, and you are policemen. You will not succeed, and we will defeat you now no matter what it takes, because we are really cool professionals and always go with everything. But no, we are losing here. Oh no, it seems like you and I just woke up. and now we're in jail because we couldn't handle these horrible police officers and they were able to defeat us. It's just awful and very sad, but I think that you and I should come up with a plan at any cost on how we'll get out of here. But first, I think we should go and have a tasty meal because we need to refresh ourselves. So that we have strength. If they suddenly show up to fight the police again, to be honest, the food here is pretty good. I think you and I will eat now and think of a plan on how we can get out of this horrible prison. After all, I don't want to spend my whole life here. I heard from one person that there is some kind of secret room here and that you can find dynamite in it. He told this to his friend and, of course, didn't notice that I was nearby. He can search the prison very well with you. If you and I find this room, then we will have dynamite and we will be able to blow up this prison. I think that's just a great idea. Let's do it with you. Very well. Usually, this whole prison, I'm sure that you and I can find this secret room. Then we take the dynamite and the lighter, blow up our cell, and escape from here. I think that this is just wonderful, and I think that you and I will definitely succeed. It seems that you and I managed to find this room, and you and I took all the dynamite. Let's run with you as quickly as possible to our cell. Put dynamite there and blow it up. And then he and you will open the passage. We will have very little time because the whole prison immediately knows about it. We will need to run as fast as possible so that no one has time to catch up with us. And we can get out, and then we will again show how our favorite bases. Everything went just perfectly. Let's jump into this hole, and we'll be able to get out of this prison. Let's run faster while we still have time to get to our base. I hope everything will be okay there, and you and I will be able to hide there. No, look, there are a lot of terrible policemen in the distance who won't let us into this base. Huh? We have to blow them all up to live in peace.
I think that this is just a great idea. Now, we will put a lot of dynamite and completely blow you up. It seems that everything is fine. We defeated them, and now we can just have fun and live on.